Hey everyone, wouldn't it be cool if our computers could actually understand what we wanted to do and just help us get things done?
Yeah.
Well, we're diving into something pretty wild today.
Uh-huh.
Anthropic's Claude AI and its brand new PC control API.
Okay.
Basically, it's like having a super smart assistant
Yeah.
that can see your screen
Wow.
and do stuff based on what you tell it to do.
It really is a fascinating leap forward.
Well, yeah.
Imagine,
Yeah.
giving instructions to your computer,
Mhm.
open that spreadsheet
Right.
and pull up last quarter's sales figures,
Okay.
and it just happens right in front of you.
That does sound pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
what exactly is an API?
Oh.
For those of us who aren't,
Sure.
fluent in tech speak.
You can think of an ATI kind of like a universal translator for software.
Okay.
It lets different programs talk to each other
Uh-huh.
and share information smoothly. Okay.
So in this case, the API lets Claude,
Right.
tap into your computer's visual data,
Okay.
what's on your screen, where your cursor is,
I see.
all that.
Yeah.
And then it can use that information to,
Okay.
to do something.
Well, it's not like Claude has
Uh-huh.
a tiny little robot arm reaching into my computer.
No robot arms.
Okay.
It's all software.
Got it.
So Claude analyzes the visual data,
Uh-huh.
understands what's happening on your screen,
Okay.
and then simulates
Yeah.
mouse clicks and keyboard inputs
I see.
to get things done.
So my mind is officially blown.
Yeah.
This could be huge.
Right.
For so many things.
Absolutely.
Imagine
Yeah.
how much easier this would make working with really complex software.
Exactly. Think about all those times that you're, trying to set up a new program or you're navigating through this really complicated workflow.
Right. Claude could guide you through it.
Oh, okay.
Step by step.
I see.
Almost like having a virtual expert looking over your shoulder.
No more frantically searching for online tutorials or calling tech support.
Right.
I'm already sold. But let's get specific.
Sure.
What are some real-world examples of how this could be used,
Okay.
in a professional setting?
So imagine
Yeah.
you are onboarding a new employee
Uh-huh.
instead of manually walking them through a bunch of software installations and configurations.
Right.
Claude could just
Yeah.
automate the whole thing.
Okay.
It could ensure that everything's set up correctly,
Right.
save time,
Yeah.
and reduce the chance of errors.
That's incredible.
right.
And think about
Mm-hmm.
all the possibilities for
Yeah.
data entry
Oh, yeah.
or really repetitive tasks.
Absolutely. Any task that involves, a predictable series of actions on a computer,
Yeah.
Claude could potentially automate it
Okay.
and free up human workers
Right.
to, focus on more creative and strategic tasks.
It sounds almost too good to be true.
I know.
But we can't just ignore
Yeah.
the potential downsides, right?
Of course.
What are some things we need to
Uh-huh.
be careful about?
Well, security is paramount.
Okay.
We need to make sure that Claude's access to our computers is tightly controlled.
Right.
And that there are safeguards in place
Uh-huh.
to prevent unauthorized access or misuse.
That makes sense. We wouldn't want
Right.
someone using Claude to get
Yeah.
sensitive information or
Mhm.
wreak havoc on our systems.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
privacy is another major concern.
Right.
I mean, we're essentially giving Claude
Uh-huh.
a window into our digital lives.
Yeah.
So it's crucial
Yeah, exactly.
that all the user data is handled responsibly and transparently.
Right.
People need to know
Yeah.
what information's being accessed
Right.
and how it's being used.
So it's about finding that right balance between, convenience and protecting our digital privacy.
Precisely. We need to develop, clear guidelines and regulations to ensure that AI, like Claude, is used ethically and responsibly without, compromising user privacy or security.
Okay, so we've covered the wow factor
Yeah.
and the need for caution.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm really excited about, though, is the potential this has
Yeah.
to make technology more accessible for everyone.
That's one of the most promising aspects of this technology, for sure.
Yeah.
Imagine someone with limited mobility, being able to control their entire computer just through voice commands, or someone with like visual impairments, having Claude describe what's on their screen and guide them through tasks. The possibilities for empowerment and independence are they're remarkable.
It's almost like breaking down barriers that have existed in the digital world for far too long.
It really is. And it highlights how AI, when developed thoughtfully and ethically, can be such a powerful force for inclusion and accessibility.
So we've talked about the potential benefits and some of the challenges. Let's shift gears for a minute and delve into like the technical side of things a bit.
Sure.
How does Claude actually see, in quotes, and interpret what's happening on our screens?
So it all comes down to some pretty sophisticated AI algorithms. So Claude processes the visual data from your screen through either screen captures or live video feeds, and then uses like machine learning to identify and categorize different elements. It can recognize icons, buttons, text fields, even your cursor.
So it's not just seeing a jumble of pixels.
No.
It's actually understanding what those pixels.
Right. It can differentiate between like a button and a piece of text. And it can understand the relationships between different elements on the screen. For example, it can recognize that a certain button is associated with a specific function within an application.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is.
It's almost like Claude is like developing a visual understanding of our digital world. But does that mean like it can work like flawlessly?
That's where things get a bit more complicated, you see. Different software programs have different user interface designs and layouts. Some are like very standardized, while others are more unique or unconventional.
So you're saying Claude might have like an easier time with a program like Microsoft Word than with?
Exactly. The more standardized the user interface, the easier it is for Claude to accurately interpret and interact with it. But even with, like more unique designs, Claude can still learn and adapt over time, especially with scent. User feedback.
So it's not like perfect right out of the gate. But it has the potential to become more like versatile and accurate as it like encounters more software.
That's right. It's like any learning process, the more experience Claude gains, the better it becomes at understanding and interacting with different digital environments.
That's fascinating. It really highlights how AI is like constantly evolving and improving. But let's be honest, like no technology is without its limitations. What are some of the like challenges that Claude might face when it comes to accurately interpreting and interacting with user interfaces?
One challenge is just dealing with like visual complexity. Some user interfaces are like packed with information. It's hard for even humans to like process everything at once. So Claude might struggle to distinguish between like the relevant and irrelevant elements in those cases.
So it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Exactly.
Of pixels.
And another challenge is, software is always changing. Developers are constantly like updating and redesigning applications. Which means Claude needs to be able to like adapt and learn new interfaces on the fly.
It's like Claude is playing a never-ending game of catch-up with the world of software development.
In a way, but that's where the power of machine learning comes in. And Claude can analyze and adapt to new interfaces over time, becoming, more robust and versatile as it encounters more variation.
That's reassuring. But let's be realistic. Like even with machine learning, There are bound to be, like, hiccups along the way.
Yeah, of course.
What happens if Claude misinterprets a user interface element?
Yeah.
Or like, makes a mistake?
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
You know, user feedback is so important. If Claude makes a mistake, users can provide feedback, helping the AI learn.
Okay.
And improve its accuracy over time. It's a collaborative process.
I see.
With humans and AI working together to refine the technology.
So it's not about like creating an infallible AI that can do everything perfectly from the start. It's about building a system that can learn and evolve with human guidance.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
The goal is not to like replace human intelligence, but to augment it.
Okay.
To create a more seamless and intuitive partnership between humans and technology.
And that brings us back to the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Like how this technology could fundamentally change the way we interact with our computers and by extension, the digital world.
Exactly. Imagine a world where technology adapts to our needs. Where it anticipates what we're trying to do. And just seamlessly assists us in accomplishing our goals.
It's a world where like technology just fades into the background, becoming like this invisible but indispensable partner in our daily lives.
A world where, like, you know, we can focus on the things that truly matter and just leave all the mundane and repetitive tasks to our AI collaborators.
It's a vision that's both exciting and a little bit daunting.
It is, but it's a future that we're actively shaping with every innovation, every breakthrough in artificial intelligence.
And it's a conversation that we need to you know, continue having, exploring the possibilities while also, you know, addressing the challenges.
Of course.
And ensuring that this technology serves humanity in the best possible way.
I couldn't agree more. The future of AI is a collaborative endeavor. It's up to all of us to guide its development and ensure its responsible use.
Well, this has been, like, incredibly insightful.
It really has.
So far. We've explored, you know, the potential of Claude's PC Control API from its ability to automate tasks and enhance accessibility to the technical intricacies of how it interacts with, you know, user interfaces.
And we've only just, you know, scratch the surface. There's so much more to unpack. When it comes to the implications of this technology for the future of work, education, and our everyday lives.
Exactly. And that's what we'll be diving into in the next part of our deep dive.
Great.
So stay tuned as we explore the transformative potential of AI and its role in shaping the future of human-computer interaction.
Really exciting stuff. For sure. You know, it's mind-boggling to think how this could impact, like, fields like education. Like, imagine if learning complex software was as easy as just having a conversation with Claude.
That's a great point. We've all been there, like, trying to learn new software, like struggling through tutorials. Feeling lost. In a sea of menus.
Exactly.
Like Claude could. Completely change that.
Think about it. Learning to code could become much more, like, interactive and intuitive. Instead of, like, you know, deciphering cryptic error messages. You could have Claude just explain the problem in plain language.
I see.
And even, like, suggest solutions.
It's like having, like, a personalized coding tutor. Available, like, 254/7.
Exactly.
That could be a game changer. For like aspiring programmers or anyone trying to, you know, upskill in the digital world.
And it's not just about like technical skills. Like, imagine learning a new language and having Claude, like, translate documents in real time or even, like, practice conversations with you.
Wow.
Right.
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Yeah.
We're on the verge of a major shift in how we learn and acquire knowledge.
I think so too. It's about moving beyond passive learning.
Right.
And embracing a more dynamic and interactive approach.
I see.
Where AI can provide personalized guidance and support.
Right.
Every step of the way.
Okay, so we've talked about the potential for productivity and education.
Right.
But we can't forget about the impact on accessibility.
Absolutely.
You touched on this earlier. But I think it's worth exploring further.
For people with disabilities.
Yeah.
This technology could be truly transformative.
Right.
Imagine someone with limited dexterity using voice commands to control their entire computer.
Right.
Or someone with visual impairments, having Claude describe what's on their screen and guide them through tasks.
It's about creating a more inclusive digital world where technology empowers everyone, regardless of their physical abilities.
Precisely. It's about breaking down barriers and providing equal access to information and opportunities.
Right.
And that's something I'm incredibly passionate about.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's amazing to think how AI can be harnessed. Not just for efficiency, but also for also good.
Absolutely.
But let's be realistic.
Sure.
Even with all these potential benefits, there will be challenges and concerns.
Of course.
As this technology becomes more widespread.
We need to be mindful.
Of the potential downsides.
Okay.
And ensure that AI is developed and deployed responsibly.
One thing that comes to mind is the potential for job displacement.
Okay.
If AI can automate so many tasks, what does that mean for
Right.
the future of work?
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
And it's something we need to address proactively.
Right.
I believe that AI should be seen as a tool to augment human capabilities, not replace them entirely.
So it's about finding the right balance between automation and human expertise, creating a collaborative workforce where AI handles the repetitive tasks, freeing up humans for more creative and strategic work.
Exactly. And I think this shift will require a focus on reskilling and upskilling the workforce.
Right.
Equipping people with the knowledge and abilities to thrive.
Right.
In an AI-powered world.
It's a challenge, but it's also an opportunity to reimagine the nature of work and create a more fulfilling and equitable future for everyone.
I agree, and it's important to remember that this isn't just about jobs. It's about the overall impact of AI on society. We need to have open and honest conversations about the ethical implications.
Okay.
Ensuring that this technology is used for good and not for harm.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
We need to establish clear ethical guidelines and regulations
to govern the development and deployment of AI. Safeguarding against potential biases, discrimination, or misuse.
Absolutely. Transparency and accountability are essential.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that AI systems are fair, unbiased, and aligned with our values as a society.
And it's not just to policymakers or tech companies. We all have a role to play in shaping the future of AI.
Yeah.
Staying informed, asking asking critical questions and demanding like responsible development practices.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
It's a collective responsibility. And the more, engaged we are in this conversation, the better the outcome will be for everyone.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
We've talked about the potential of Claude's PC control API to revolutionize like productivity, education, and accessibility.
Right.
We've also touched on the potential challenges. And the need for responsible AI development.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I want to circle back to something you said earlier.
Sure.
About AI augmenting human capabilities.
Yeah.
What does that look like in practice?
Okay.
Could you give us some concrete examples?
Of course.
Okay.
So one example is in the field of healthcare. Imagine doctors using AI-powered tools to analyze medical images, identify like patterns, and assist with diagnosis.
Okay.
This wouldn't replace the doctor's expertise, but rather provide them with additional insights and support.
Right.
Potentially leading to more accurate and timely diagnoses.
That's incredible.
Right.
It's like giving doctors like a superhuman ability to see and understand complex medical data.
Yes, exactly. And it's not just about diagnosis.
Right.
AI could also play a role in treatment planning.
Okay.
Personalizing therapies.
Right.
Based on a patient's individual needs and medical history.
Exactly. It's about using AI to enhance human capabilities, enabling us to make more informed decisions, and provide better care.
And this concept of augmentation extends far beyond healthcare.
Okay.
Think about fields like engineering, where AI could assist with, complex design tasks, or analyze like vast amounts of data to optimize performance, or in finance, where AI could help analysts identify like trends and make more informed investment decisions.
Possibilities are truly limitless.
Yeah.
The key is to view AI not as a replacement for human intelligence, but as a powerful tool to amplify our abilities, and unlock new levels of creativity and innovation.
It's like a partnership, with humans and AI, working together to achieve things that were previously unimaginable.
Precisely. It's about harnessing the strengths of both. Human and artificial intelligence to create a more productive, equitable, and fulfilling future.
Okay, so we've talked about, the exciting potential of AI augmentation.
Right.
But let's address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
Some people are understandably concerned about the potential risks of AI, especially when it comes to issues like control, privacy, and even the possibility of AI becoming too powerful.
Those are valid concerns, and it's important to acknowledge them. It's crucial that we approach AI development with a sense of responsibility and caution.
Absolutely.
Ensuring that these technologies are aligned with our values and used for good.
So it's not about blindly embracing AI, but rather about engaging in a thoughtful and critical dialogue about its implications and establishing clear guidelines for its ethical development and deployment.
One specific concern that often comes up is the potential for AI to be used for malicious purposes, like creating deep fakes, spreading misinformation, or even developing autonomous weapon systems. How do we mitigate these risks?
That's a complex issue, and there's no no easy answer.
Okay.
It requires a multifaceted approach involving, collaboration between governments, tech companies, researchers, and civil society.
Right.
We need to establish international norms and regulations to prevent the misuse of AI for harmful purposes.
So it's about creating like a global framework for responsible AI development.
Right.
Ensuring that this technology is used for the benefit of humanity, not for its detriment.
Precisely. It's about recognizing the immense power of AI and harnessing it for good, while also acknowledging the potential risks and taking steps to mitigate them.
It's a delicate balance.
It is.
But one that we absolutely must strike if we want to create a future where AI enhances our lives without compromising our values or our safety.
I couldn't agree more. It's a responsibility.
Yeah.
We all share and one that we must take seriously.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, exploring both the incredible potential of Claude's PC control API, and the important ethical considerations that come with it.
Absolutely.
As we wrap up this part of our discussion, I want to leave our listeners with a sense of optimism and a call to action.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
This is an exciting time to be alive.
Yeah.
Witnessing, the emergence of transformative technologies like AI.
Right.
But it's also a time for thoughtful reflection and proactive engagement.
Exactly. The future of AI is not predetermined.
Right.
It's something we're actively shaping with every decision we make, every conversation we have, every action we take.
So let's embrace this opportunity with a sense of wonder and responsibility.
Okay.
Guiding the development of AI in a way that benefits all of humanity.
Beautifully said.
Oh, thank you.
And on that note, we'll take a short break.
Okay.
But don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll be diving even deeper into the potential applications of this, game-changing technology.
Yeah. Okay.
Stay tuned. Okay, so before the break, we were talking about some pretty big ideas around AI. But I kind of want to bring things back down to earth.
Okay.
A bit and focus on how this technology could actually change our day-to-day lives.
It's fascinating to me how seamless it could become.
Right.
Imagine you're working on a project. And you need to gather information from all these different sources.
Right.
Emails, documents, websites, instead of, manually searching and copying everything.
Right.
You could just ask Claude to do it for you.
It's like having a research assistant build right into your computer.
Yeah.
That would save so much time and energy.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for tasks that required a lot of information gathering.
Exactly. And it goes beyond research.
Right.
Think about things like scheduling appointments, managing your to-do list, or even composing emails.
Right.
Claude could handle all of those tasks, freeing up your mental bandwidth for more, creative or strategic work.
So it's not just about automating tasks.
Right.
It's about creating a more intuitive and personalized computing experience.
Precisely. It's about, moving away from that traditional model of interacting with computers through menus and commands. And towards a more natural and conversational approach.
That's a powerful concept.
Yeah.
It's almost like having a dialogue.
Right.
With your computer, where it understands your intent.
Right.
And helps you achieve your goals in a more seamless and intuitive way.
I think that's where the real magic lies. It's about creating a true partnership between humans and AI, where we can leverage each other's strengths to achieve more than we ever could alone.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Oh, thank you.
But let's get real for a moment.
Okay.
Because we've all had experiences with technology.
Yeah.
That promised the world, but ended up being more frustrating than helpful.
Mm-hmm.
How do we ensure that AI, like Claude actually lives up to its potential and doesn't just become another source of tech headaches?
That's a critical question.
Yeah.
And I think the answer lies in user-centric design.
Okay.
AI should be designed to empower users, not confuse or overwhelm them.
So it's not just about creating powerful algorithms. It's about understanding how people actually interact with technology and designing AI systems that are intuitive, easy to use, and adaptable to individual needs.
Exactly. We need to move away from that one-size-fits-all approach and towards a more personalized and customizable AI experience.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
After all, we all have different ways of working.
Right.
And different preferences when it comes to technology.
Of course.
AI should be flexible enough to accommodate those individual needs.
Absolutely. And it's not just about individual preferences. It's also about cultural differences, language barriers, and accessibility needs.
Right.
AI should be inclusive and accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or abilities.
That's a powerful vision.
Yeah.
It's about using AI to create a more equitable and accessible digital world.
Right.
Where everyone can benefit from these transformative technologies.
I think that's a goal.
Yeah.
Worth striving for.
Right.
And it's something that we as developers, researchers, and policymakers need to keep in mind as we shape the future of AI.
Well said. So as we wrap up this deep dive into Claude's PC Control API, I want to leave our listeners with a sense of both excitement and responsibility.
I think that's important.
This technology has the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with computers, making our lives easier, more productive, and more fulfilling.
But it's crucial that we approach this new era of human computer interaction with a sense of thoughtful consideration.
Okay.
Ensuring that AI is developed and deployed ethically, responsibly, and for the benefit of all.
An incredible opportunity. It comes with a responsibility to guide this technology in a direction that aligns with our values and aspirations.
So to our listeners out there, we encourage you to stay informed, engage in the conversation, and help shape the future of AI in a way that benefits all of humanity.
Let's make sure that this remarkable technology empowers us, connects us, and helps us create a more just and equitable world for everyone.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Keep exploring. Keep learning.
Yeah.
And keep imagining the possibilities.
Absolutely.